Hello, hello. It is, I don't even know what day it is. It's Friday, the 29th. I am not miming it up today, Randy O. So, just kind of watching what's happened here. It did give an opportunity right as it pulls back right in here. It's kind of hard to get into, maybe right in here. You'd have to really just jump into this at this point. And I'm not a big jumper inner to it. I'm just looking at what's going on, and we have, obviously some support that has been created here that's pushing the market back to the upside. We have EMAs that are flat and weak. We are back above the zero line. We've got lower pivots than the last major pivot. The EMAs are still open to the downside here, but even if we look at the higher time frame, this is screaming at least back up a little bit and then maybe to the downside, maybe create a little bit of a head and shoulders here and push down. I don't know. It's really hard for me to read right now. And whenever I trade, when it's hard for me to read, that's when I usually give all of my profits back. And this ain't no charity. I don't know why I said that. I would say that I give this a shot to the downside, but it's between a support and resistance that are pretty close together. That it's like, I mean, I see the reasons for this to go up, especially now. This is curling to the upside here. Your EMAs, or I mean, your MACDs are still up here. You've got these long bars with closes at the top. Let's kind of look back here. Yeah, maybe it's going to break through here. I like to be a lot more confident about my trades when I take them, not a maybe. It's a pretty certain is how I like to feel. It's funny, when you can see the reasons for it to go in a direction, but you really can't take the trade because it just doesn't fit your rules, but it takes off in that direction. It's like, I don't know, watching dominoes fall over in slow motion. I don't know if that's the best way. It's not a train wreck. It's just moving at a pace that doesn't suit my lifestyle. There we go. So it's kind of like it was almost teasing you to get into this trade to the upside. But the MACDs weren't really giving the follow through for it. So you'd want to see something more along the lines of the separation and the distance between them, something like that even. Whenever you take trades, especially after it's pushed so many bars, and this is what it's looked like. It's just not follow. It wasn't following through. It's almost like it's just trying to reel you in so they can take your money. This is ridiculous today. This is really confusing for me. I mean, yes, the indicators are above everything here to push up on these two, but with this being so flat, it can be easily violated. It is still kind of pushing to the downside. The EMAs are still open down here. So, well, it looks like this may go down for a few bars. I think if this gives me another opportunity, I'm going to get into the short, but right now I can't do it. Okay. So now I have to decide here if I'm going to get into help this push down or what I'm going to do. I think I do want to be prepared for a short. I know it's right into a support area, but now the MACDs are leading lower. You've had some strength down. EMAs have gone back below here. So it's 540 ticks left. Holy shiz. Oh, well, there that one went. Let's put an arrow here. There was no way I'm going to chase that down way here. I'm just thinking about where my risk would be. 2, 3, 4, 5. It would just be right above things. So, wow. I went a lot faster than I planned. Well, it's a good thing I didn't get in there. I'd have been definitely sweating it now. I've been just dying to get out here. Reversal bar here. Just no reaction to the pullback. No. Oh my God, I've got so many distractions going on. So, it would have been great. My phone is buzzing and watching messages pop up. So, I need to like move this away from me. I think what I'm struggling with is I'm seeing a bit of a wedge going on here, but I think we're at an area where we're going to start breaking through it. I mean, we did break through it here and it pulled back. If you look at right in there, and then from top to bottom type thing. So the problem is when you put these lines here, it could really go anywhere, right? God, it's this line that I've drawn here that's bugging the crap out of me. And really, it is encompassing all of this. So maybe I'll just delete it for now so it's just not in the way. Yep, there she goes. Yeah, you gotta be quick on the draw for these trades today. And still interested in the short, but all right, about to give it a quick try. I really need this to roll over now. And this to push back down. I feel like I chased it just a wee bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna take a tick off of this. If it comes back and touches this, I don't want to be in this anyways. So. No, let's just leave it where it is. Let it do what it's gonna do. This would have been another good entry. The MACD is not pushing up. I have to really see what this number is gonna do. Ticks behind here is perfect. It's pushing down. I like it. Down pretty hard to get all the way down here. And once this one's taken out, I'm going to move to break even. I'm going to start with 1.75. All right, 1.5. I won't lose anything on this, and I'm going to move this to a break even. If this pushes down here, past this, I'm going to move my risk 2 ticks behind there. I'm not digging the way that we've created another little floor here, but the MACDs are still pushing down, so I'm going to give it just a little bit of, a few moments. Just waiting for this to push past here, and I'll move my wrist. It's pulling back pretty hard. The break even move, I mean, honestly, it should be back behind here. The break even is, I don't want to say fear, but this way I know that no matter what, I'm not going to lose anything on my profits already. I've already got a profitable move in here. You do have a little bit of divergence for a second time going on. So it's, oh, my squirrel buddy is back. I don't know why I get so excited about my squirrel buddy. I think he'd probably eat my face off if I ever got close to me. It's not looking too good for this to continue if these MACDs keep pushing up. Otherwise, we're rolling off this area and pushing down. Let's do it. And this is why I don't move my stop too quickly also. Had I moved it 2 ticks behind here, I'd be stopped out and a little frustrated if this continued down. Be the end of the road. Yeah, we're going to take our exit here. There we go. This goes. That's cool. But this little bar right here is, with the distance back to EMAs that are struggling to open up a little bit, is a signal for me, and I'm good. Let's see. Point and a half and a point and a quarter. 2.75. I think it would be absolutely lovely if this continued down. Ooh, I wouldn't have been holding through that. I'd been so frustrated, and it's probably just going to push down. Not my cup of tea to hold through. But it may just do its job and push down. Or not. When I say do its job, too, I mean, I think about how the indicators are reacting and the job that we're looking for to take place. Oh, good Lord. Sorry. And there she goes. And, having my stop at a break even, I would still be in this trade for the full profit for both of those. But it's tough. I mean, the days like we've had the last few days, it's almost like as soon as it gives you that signal to get out, you need to get out. There are some bigger moves that happen that allow for a little more, but this is a much smoother move. It's almost like how it is right now, but it's showing you the strength and a weak retracement and a stronger push with the price, not all this jacking around of up and down and up and down and up and down. Yeah. Well, I'm so not in this anymore. I'm gonna cut out all the stuff of me making plans for the weekend with people and talking to my son, and this is just, there's really no point in sticking around for a day like this. So, oh, sorry. At this point too, I just don't see myself taking this. It's pushed down all these bars, and this is all the reaction we've got in the MACDs here. They haven't picked up the pace. I mean, you move it out like this, it looks like it's been fairly strong to the downside, but it's snooze-worthy, right? I mean, obviously, if I'm having weekend plan conversations and all that, let's just see what it looks like on here really quick. What time is it? 9:45? Yep. I think I'm done. It's Friday afternoon or Friday morning. I've given the market an hour of my life, and it has been so kind as to give me, a little bit of money, a little bit of spending cash. So, one trade to exit or to profit targets. Okay. Well, that's all she wrote, folks. My kiddo's coming home today. This video is running longer than I planned, and I will catch y'all next week. If you guys, I do still have a few openings for students. I really have filled up a lot, and I've had a lot of people asking, but I do have a couple of openings. I may actually be taking a step back from doing the one-on-one coaching, but I am still committed to it for a little bit longer. Otherwise, the progress in getting my curriculum created has been so slow. There's just been, it seems like every time I try to get working on it, there's so many distractions. I really just need to get out of my house and into an office where the phone isn't ringing constantly, or alarms going off, or dogs barking. And so I've been actually looking into that, the possibility of taking on an office space out here for a little bit. Plus, I also have some students who want to meet face to face. And so that is another reason of me wanting to take on the office space. So, but I hope that y'all have a fabulous weekend. Just keep your eyes open, looking for these trades. Make sure you're paying attention to what the indicators are telling you, what the price action is telling you, and just breathe through it, guys. Breathe through it, and it becomes so much easier. So, have a wonderful weekend.